There are weapons in the forge beyond these cells. Arm yourself.
Grab something to defend yourself from the rats. Don't be greedy. We have a lot of prisoners to arm.
Enemy approaches. Strike it down. Do not slow the vestige. With the passing of time, any indecision becomes decision. Another enemy blocks the path ahead. Dispatch it quickly.
Whoa there! Are you all right? Heard fighting. You got more meat on your bones than most of these poor bastards, and I see you've armed yourself. Good. A fellow prisoner. The name's Lyris. What? Who told you to find me? The Prophet. He spoke to you? What did he say? Ha! That sounds like the Prophet, all right. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. You must think you can help me. Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises. I'm sure you do. He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But you're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. I don't know. Once we— A man named means, you know. We need to make up— It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constants. The Ashen Mines are dangerous, but they aren't. These tunnels will—
Lyris Titanborn is a mighty and noble warrior. Trust in her. Courage, Vestige. Confidence is a beast that grows two heads, each that is cut off. Close now.
We made it. Come. The Sentinels are at the top of the magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, I have no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. Quickly! While he's blinded, we must
The
get
god
to
of
the Prophet's
brutality
cell.
knows of your escape. Hurry! Hermamora's whacking tone. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it. Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris. Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between. Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull-bashing as well. Follow the river. You'll find... Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you? Ah, Lyris, girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old blind man could do that is quite beyond me. An imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been kind. Lyris says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one existed, I'd have found it by now. I hadn't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But a good uprising now and again is a pleasant diversion, so where's the harm, eh? Well, there's not much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh gallant knight. Oh, quite a long time. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was the oldest of the soul-shriven. Of those who didn't go feral, that is. I know every tunnel and path, every nook and cranny. The others look up to me, I suppose.
All right. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. I probably should have mentioned this before, but it never seemed like the right time. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet. We can't possibly understand it right now, but the Prophet chose you for a reason. There are magical locking devices on either side of the cage. You need to deactivate both of them. me!
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. Lyris sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must leave.
The insects fight back! How amusing! And yet, so very sad.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first you must reattune yourself to Nirn in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard. A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nirn. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb. Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard. It is time, if we are to return to our own realm. First, you must activate the anchor. I can sense the dark energy emanating from 2 devices on either side of me. Activate both devices. I will begin the ritual that will pry open the jaws of oblivion and allow us to escape. There is no way to know for sure. In fact, it's extremely unlikely we will both arrive at the same location. Fear not, I will find you again when the time is right.
Now!
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, your children are lost in the fog between worlds. They cry out for mercy. Hear my voice, Akatosh. I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied. Hurry! We must go now! As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a place with the smell of burning ash on a hot wind, and the sounds of a distant battle. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your... The voyage between worlds was both chaotic and violent. It deposited us in Tamriel, but some distance apart, and quite unceremoniously upon our heads. I lost consciousness. For the time being, your journey must continue without me. Venture outside, explore this new place, and learn... I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. Remember, the agents of Moloch are everywhere. Tread. You washed up on the shore of a frigid island, off the coast of Skyrim. I watched over you for a time after one of the locals brought you here. They seem a friendly enough sort. They follow instruction from a woman named Rana. Speak with Rana, find out where you are and what troubles this island. When I have found a safe haven, I will contact you.
You're up. Good. Go let Captain Rana know.
I'm short on good help, and I could use someone capable. You've seen combat, and I need all the help I can get today. Villagers are scattered across the island. We need to warn them. We sighted a ship offshore. I've sent my troops to investigate. If it's the vanguard of an invasion, well, we'll need to evacuate. You'll find the people of Bleak Rock all across the island. Darj, the hunter, went to Skyshroud Barrow. Iman's out at Orky's Hollow with his sister Rolanda. It's an old dragon shrine. It's a relic of the Dragon Wars. Some of the villagers it's an abandoned mine. Locals claim it's haunted. They dare it. It's an abandoned... Locals claim it's haunted. It's an old dragon... Locals claim it's haunted. They dare it. It's an abandoned mine. Thank you, friend. Once you've dealt with the bandits, I'll answer what I can. Captain Tilron I took a hosted to this backwater, you mean? I'm not a... Other than our beauty... I'm not a scholar. The Argonian... I'm not a scholar. A Nord asking me about...
I can understand you. Oh my, I'm not a skeever. No, no. Follow me. I'll show you.
thank Kine! You have it! My friends and I were out hunting in the woods when a mad mage ran up and began throwing spells at us. I think he only nicked me. He dropped that wand in the snow as he left. I don't know how spells work. I tried picking up the wand, but it wouldn't let me. I think it does the spell, or undoes it. Look, my friends are fault.
Watch yourself. There are bandits about. That's refreshing. Most days it's just Rana and me against the world. That cursed ship is the least of our worries. Bandits are plundering the mine, looking for artifacts. They're alert, looking for something. Had to kill the one behind me before he warned the others. How are you at subterfuge? I'll stay here and keep an eye on these bandits. Grab some gear from our friend here. His kit will help you slip into the mine. I'm not... That's the story. One day there...